Now it's time for Dan, because he has nothing else to do but read comic books all day.
Sweet mother of God, what is the holdup?
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here.
Where did that come
Welcome to my video outhouse. You know, it's time once again for...
Sweet Talking with Sweet Dan Sweet and Comic Book Man.
That's right. That's right. Him and me. Him and me and me and him. And today we're going to be talking about one comic, and that comic is Marvel's 6-issue miniseries, Do More, which will feature the X-Men and Black Panther and the Fantastic Four eventually, not quite in this issue yet, but we'll feature them, and Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
All together in this
yeah.
6-issue miniseries where they're all going to fight Dr. Doom. And Dr. Doom wants to get a hold of Latveria's vibrator. Or Wakanda's vibrator.
Man.
Isn't that what it is?
No, it's vibranium.
Wakanda's got this huge vibrator.
No, it's vibranium.
Oh, vibranium.
It's not a vibrator.
Oh, that's that BS.
Storm keeps that in the bedside table. She has to roll over Black Panther to get it.
Yeah, when he's not around, which I guess is a lot. So... Tell me, Dan. Is this any good?
You know what? I didn't have very high expectations about this. This was what I assumed this to be Marvel's excuse to take all the characters that weren't going to be featured in Siege and give the people that are reading those books something to spend $4 a month on for half a year.
Thank you, Marvel.
Okay. That's what I thought it was. And to a lesser extent, it probably is. But what it is in the first issue is a really cool tale about Storm imprisoned by a group of Wakandans that have sieged the government. They've taken over Wakanda from the Black Panther. T'Challa, the king of Wakanda, has been overthrown. His sister, who is the Black Panther currently, has been ousted as well. And they're putting Storm on trial, and they're going to sentence her to death.
So this is an African coup?
Yeah, it would be a coup.
Okay.
It would be a coup in Africa.
Okay.
So
that never happens in Africa.
So Black Panther shows up at X-Men's house, and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna go rescue my wife and overthrow a bunch of rebels and hopefully stop Dr. Doom."
Sure, we're the X-Men. It's not like we ever have anything to do.
You want to come along for the ride? And Cyclops says no.
And Cyclops says, "Hey, astonishing, uncanny, legacy. What the hell else are we doing this month?"
We've got too much stuff going on. No, because he's a leader of Nation X, Utopia now. He has to take a stance that will be seen on the world stage, and he can't enter into a conflict with another government as a newly christened nation. What he does say is
diplomatic problems.
Exactly, but he still under the table sends Wolverine, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and Psylocke to go with Black Panther to Wakanda. And at the end of the issue, you get this great scene, and I am going to spoil it, so if you don't want to spoil it...
Spoiler warning!
Turn the sound off. Look, Nightcrawler teleports T'Challa and the Black Panther into the royal waiting room, and she snaps the bad guy's neck.
Who does?
Black Panther.
Oh, female Black
Panther. Totally snaps the bad guy's neck right off the bat. One panel.
And who's the bad guy?
One of the rebel leaders of Wakanda.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the specific name. Okay. It's African. I can't pronounce it. But
I thought maybe you were saying she killed Dr. Doom in the first issue.
Dude, Dr. Doom
we're done.
Still there. Dr. Doom is still there, and he wants the vibranium. And that's the under story. That's the second part that's going to build up later and ultimately involve Deadpool and Fantastic Four and all that stuff. And the thing is, I was really excited by the Black Panther stuff. I really like the character. I don't think that he is... She. She.
It's a he-she?
Yeah.
Well, that is interesting.
That would take it to a whole new level.
That is interesting.
But the whole conflict going on in his country is really interesting, and I like the way that it's spilling out into the other books. The X-Men makes sense because Storm is his wife. The Fantastic Four makes sense because he's filled with them for a while, you know what I mean? So, of course, Deadpool gets shoehorned in there because he's only in 6 other books this month.
And because he's really popular right now.
Yeah.
If it had been Deathlock, it'd be Deathlock.
Oh,
Whoever
it should be noted, the John Romita Jr. cover, he's going to do all the covers for the series, not the interior artist. Scott Eaton.
How is the interior art? Because I've read it, and how do you feel?
I think it's awesome.
I do too. I really like the interior art.
I think it's great.
I was looking at it thinking to myself how beautiful this is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he literally took that comic to a whole other level. He made the characters look strong and powerful. It's full of backgrounds. It's full of rich colors. It's inked really well. Scott Eaton, man. Scott Eaton. My hat's off to you, sir, because that is a beautiful comic, and I would continue to buy it on the strength of the art alone. But
Yeah, Mayberry.
Jonathan Mayberry, I don't really know how you say that. There's no Y under the A, after the A. Writes a really damn good story. So I'm on board with Doom War.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, pick up a copy of Doom War. You can get it down here at store, Alternate Reality. And check out Dan's reviews on the website. Dan has sent me hundreds of thousands of reviews over the last week or two. And they're all on the
All
store's
in a
website.
week or two.
And they're all on the store's website.
I do a lot of comic book reading.
And you can, he doesn't have a job. So
2-word reviews.
Yes. This sucks. This
This
is good.
sucks.
This good. This bad. This we're
It
not.
stinks.
I'm hungry.
But you can read all of those reviews at the store's website. And where's the store's website at? Sarah.
Does she know?
Get
She
off
knows
her back,
everything.
will you?
Oh.
www.marketreality.com.
Good sandwich.
So stop off the store's website, read the reviews that Dan sends in, and until next time, this is Comic Book Man
And this is Sweet Dan.
saying bye. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.